Hello guys, and welcome back to another video here on my channel. Today we will be taking a look at the 2020 Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. Let's begin. So this phone has a 6.9-inch 120Hz AMOLED display. See, and this thing is absolutely gorgeous. It goes up to 1440p. So yeah, but you can downscale it to like 1080 if you want to. Maybe you want to save the battery or something. Speaking of battery, this thing has a 4500 mAh battery, which supports 30 watt fast charging through the USB-C port here on the bottom. You can't see it there, but yeah. And this thing also has a wireless charging, and it also has reverse wireless charging, so you can charge other phones with wireless charging from or with this phone. You just turn on the sharing mode. I can't remember what it's called. Then you put their phone on top of yours, and then their phone will start charging. So that's pretty neat. Actually, I like that feature. Let's talk about the camera. This thing has a 108 megapixel main sensor and a 12 megapixel space zoom, as they call it. I can't see it. There it is. And next to the flash, they have a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera. And yeah, there's the flash, and there is the laser autofocus. You can't see it. Give me a moment. Now you should be able to see it better. And since this is the Note, this thing has the S Pen, as you should expect from a Note, or with a Note. So it still works just fine and has all the new features, or most of them. So yeah, and the battery still, I can't remember the capacity, and no, the pen doesn't have a battery. I think it has a capacitor instead of a battery, so this thing lasts forever. So I know that because I like to draw, and I like to draw for hours, and I haven't. Last time I drew for like 2 hours, and I didn't need to recharge the pen at all during that. So yeah, the pen lasts quite long. And let's get around to the speaker situation. Now let's try with Dolby Atmos on. I did not hear that much of a difference between the regular mode and with Dolby Atmos on, and I do think that the speakers could have a little bit more bass in them, but otherwise they are fine, and they go nice and loud. They are very clear. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with the speakers. I like them. And I forgot to do a camera test on the phone, so I will do that now. Here is a video test on the Note 20 Ultra. There's this other phone I'm recording on. And there's all the stuff around me. And that was all for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you in the next one.